your wedding day. Such memories. Your smiling face, the love in her eyes, promising of a lifelong journey of understanding and support. So what the fuck happened? You out the house, she got the car, and you're recovering on your homeboy's couch, or even worse, in your parents' basement. Life after marriage is not something most men are prepared for. Many don't even talk about the issues that affected what was supposed to be one of the best things that ever happened. What now? How does your life start over? It's time to talk about it. The Lame Show starts now.
All right. Welcome to The Lame Show. Life after marriage ends. We are your hosts, Daniil, Drew, Jamal, Goran.
What's up?
And Kier. Today we're here to talk about divorce and life after marriage ending. Today's topic is should marriage
be the ultimate
be
goal?
The ultimate goal in a relationship. Should marriage be your ultimate goal in a relationship? So the fellas have been very, very candid about their situation. So let's talk about it. Should that be our ultimate goal? Like when you're getting into these relationships with women, and what are your thoughts?
I think longevity should be the ultimate goal. I don't think you need a certain status to say that my relationship is successful. See, I just saved the brothers. It's just getting odd. Like when they gonna marry? Longevity. You can be married and be done with that shit in 2 months.
All right, I'll throw the fastball. It should be. Marriage should be the ultimate goal in a relationship.
You can't tell me that.
All right, I'm going to throw this wicked curveball on you, Goran. Should it really, Goran? Should marriage?
I think it should.
Why?
Because why get married if the goal? Why be in a long-term relationship just to waste each other's time?
Goran, so answer that question yourself, please, sir.
Shots fired. Shots fired. See?
So
we got to bring the fire,
talk to
right?
me about this long-term. So if you're in a long-term relationship, which Goran clearly has said that he is in,
Yep.
so shouldn't that be your ultimate goal then?
It should be, and it's fucked up that it's not.
This motherfucker. He about to go home to empty house.
Empty nester.
No sheets on the bed, no nothing.
I'm going to call Bill.
No coffee?
Bill, the wingman.
You about to go hang out with Bill?
Man.
Bill and Bezos.
At Charlotte Community College?
Jeff, Bill, and G.
Wow. You're standing firm.
It is what it is, man. I mean,
I don't think it should be, because all relationships aren't built for marriage. You have to have a relationship that's built for it, and this shit is hard. Very hard.
It's very
and that
hard.
person that you're in a relationship, you might just like fucking them. You might like traveling with them. You like talking to them about business. But that
you
person
can do all of those things without being married.
Exactamundo.
Yeah, you said that, man.
So why y'all jumping in relationships then?
Because
I think we all want to be companion. I think we all want companionship. I think that's real. I mean, we're humans, right? Like
Right.
we want to be hugged, we want to be loved, we want to spend time with people, but when it comes down to going through the all of the stuff that comes with being married, I just don't.
I don't want to live with your ass every day.
No, we just don't want the government in our shit.
That too.
The paperwork.
Right.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I think that we are conditioned to look for marriage in a relationship.
Who's we?
Correct.
Who's
We
The
grown
entire
up in a
world.
Western.
we as in men, or we as in or women?
Everybody in this world.
Men are not conditioned
Well,
for
it's
marriage,
diff-
bro.
it's different
No.
because
Men are not even conditioned for
because-
monogamy.
No, when I say conditioned, I mean conditioned to make that the ultimate step.
Right.
It's like, this is where we have to go.
No,
Because that's why you got married.
no.
So
Well, think about this. Overseas, like say India, right?
Okay.
You don't have a choice.
You
Get married. I got a couple
And this is
pigs.
who
I
you
got a
married.
couple goats. I got a couple dogs or whatever is endowment, and they're picking it for you. That still happens till today.
You need to say that shit. There are more people in India that don't have goats.
But
the nail does not represent the thoughts of the late show.
No, but you know what I'm saying? I went to school with
He's
people
speaking for himself.
that's still getting arranged marriages. Like,
Okay,
so the
let's
point I'm
take
saying is
that.
this. Hear me out. Listen, in our country is not as long term as other countries.
Okay.
You know, because it's conditional.
So, you know, when our grandparents, and, you know, just taking it back a couple of generations, when our grandparents came up, I mean, that was the ultimate goal. It really was. I mean, you know, it was...
Get married, have kids.
Get married, have kids. And that maybe somewhat trickled down to our parents and it's kind of gotten diluted as it's gotten, you know, to our level. But, I mean, when we were younger, I still had those as things that I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to be married. I wanted to get married and have kids and start a family. I did.
Do you know what fucked that up? That thinking where marriage is not the ultimate goal?
Divorce?
No, I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna be
Don't
it's
do
gonna be
it.
fucked up when I
Fastball.
say it.
There goes a
Don't do it,
fastball.
don't do it.
Feminism fucked that whole shit up. Yo, society done told women they don't fucking
men.
need us.
That's true.
Do we need them?
Exactly.
do we need
So how is feminism to blame?
Hold on.
I agree with
Hold on.
I agree.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Society has told women that they don't fucking need men, right?
Okay.
So men grew up hearing, we don't fucking need you, we don't fucking need you, we don't fucking need you. So men are like, okay, cool. We'll go our own separate way. But in doing that, I'm gonna fuck you, and you.
Okay.
And guess what? I'm not settling down with none of you. Because ultimately, women want to get married. Women want to have long-term relationships.
Bars.
Men just want to fuck. So you know what? If you don't need me, I'm just gonna use you for what I want, and then I'm gonna go about my business.
So what you're saying is, when you propose, you was thinking I'm using her.
No.
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 That's
No.
not I'm
No,
not
no.
accusing you. That's
No.
that's how it translated to me. So when you proposed, why did you propose?
Because I loved her.
Okay, you don't have to get married to somebody.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely
why
correct.
did you say I want to be your husband?
You're absolutely correct. But you got to understand, I was 20-something years old at the time.
Yeah,
now you're
bro.
you're talking to a 45-year-old man.
So
Yeah.
at
So-
20-something,
so
you were conditioned to do that?
At 20-some years old, I think most men
was.
in their 20s who propose for marriage are doing it because they think it's the right thing to do.
We were.
It gets back
We
to
were.
the point that
We were.
relationship,
Right.
marriage should be the goal. In a
Should be,
relationship.
but it's not.
But we're all speaking from 40-year-old men talking
Right.
about
20-year-old
20-year-old
decisions.
decisions,
Right.
right? So all of us, when we did it, I mean,
Like clockwork.
I'll be completely honest about it. When I proposed, I did it because I figured this was what the next step was. You know what I mean? I was with someone, I loved them. It was like, okay, you know, I'm getting older. Found somebody,
Right.
you know, we got a good thing going. You know what? I'm ready. Let's
what
go
he
ahead
said right there, key, the next step was, right? So relationships evolve, right? You meet somebody, you have attraction, then you find out that you have some common interests, then you like you guys said, you like spending time together, you like doing things together. So as relationships evolve, maybe the ultimate step, or at least from my perspective, the ultimate step would be to find someone that you went through all of those phases with that you could marry.
You know what's funny is I think that people who have never been married feel that that is the next step or the thing that they want to do. Like we talked about, you know, people want to be married or people want to be what
People want the party, but they don't want to be wives.
They don't want that long. Like, damn, this shit is forever. Like for real. But yeah, man, like we've all been through it. So we've seen the ups, downs, the turns, the ins, the outs. So that's why we're damaged and why we're like, oh shit, I ain't getting married again. I ain't going through that shit again. But, you know, for people that have never done it, you know, they want to go through, they want to experience it. They want to look for the fairy tale that Disney has put out for us, right? So, you know, that's tough. And Goran, just going back to your relationship,
Just have the party. Don't even worry about that. Don't worry about the paperwork. Don't worry about the minister. Just have the party.
your friend has never been married, correct?
Correct. Never
So
been married.
that's one of the things that she has a desire to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. do that rich motherfucker shit.
Let's have a big-ass
just do a commitment ceremony.
Yeah, like, yo, I will be there.
Yeah, y'all can get toe rings and shit.
Get toe tattoos.
Hey, baby, let's go. We're going on the beach without.
Yo, I think G said something a while ago though. He said you guys evolved together, right? So how about this? the ultimate goal should be evolution. Because evolution might mean marriage, or it might mean polyamory. It might mean just friendship, a long-term partnership.
But some people evolve away from each other, so
then that's it. It's not going to work out. But
right,
it should be to evolve together if you can. You know.
So what you're saying is constantly evolving should be the goal.
Right.
So both people should constantly evolve together.
Right, because it can evolve into a marriage, but again, if you're not on the same page as that, then that won't transpire.
So what happens if one person's evolving left and the other person's evolving right?
You're
Both evolving. You're just evolving away from each other.
Yeah,
Right.
So that's why people, when they get divorced, they say we've grown apart. They no
grown
longer
apart.
see us.
In that scenario, that person is not doing a good job, because if you try to make it work and you guys are growing apart, then
But that only applies to married people, because if you grow apart and you're in a relationship, then you just fucking break
Separate.
up. It's like easy. It's like, look, I'm not feeling this no more. You know, I'm gonna have to say, you know, it's
But
over.
it depends on how long you're into it.
It's
Like,
true,
for
but you
example,
can
if
still
you're
cut
sharing
it-
a home,
you can cut it
if you're
right then.
if you're sharing children, if you have children with that person,
Okay.
it's not just breaking up. It's like, yo, my kids
Breaking
gotta-
everything.
Yeah, you're breaking shit. You're breaking everything.
yeah,
right. That my kids got to go to a different school now. I see them less.
Yeah.
Things like that. So I think people mess up when if marriage is your ultimate goal, you need to have a set plan for what you want to achieve in that marriage. So for most of us, we got married, it's like, we want to have kids. Okay, now that we have those kids, what do we want those kids to do? Not like, we're going to let them do whatever they want, whatever they feel like. Like, no,
but
what do you
it's
want
a
them to
constantly-
achieve?
It's a constantly evolving situation, though. So
Right.
as you know, y'all get married. You know, 6 months in, you're like, all right. So what do you want to do next? You know, like let's look at, you know, buying a home. Okay, cool, let's do it. But it's like a constant, you know, re-evaluation.
I just want to
reevaluation
object to that.
of
If
the
you're
situation.
having that discussion and you're 6 months into your marriage, it's too late. Because that person may be like, I want a house. No, I want to live in the city. I want to have a condo. That's your first fight.
Okay.
And then it's like, yo, if we can't get past that, how the fuck we gonna get past the next 15, 20 years?
Right.
When there's some real shit talking about, I want a vasectomy. Nah, I want more kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, the crazy thing about the long-term, you know, goal and commitment in marriage is just because you're on the same page today, don't mean y'all gonna be on the same page 5 years.
That's what I was talking about revisiting or you know, reevaluating constantly reevaluating. Let's sit down and talk. You know, it's Sunday. Let's talk. Like what's going on now? Like what's the next move?
So in my relationship now, I think my girlfriend and I do a great job of that, is constantly sitting down and reassessing where we are, right?
Okay.
And working through the differences.
Okay.
So recently I've been into a lot of like, you know, thinking about moving back to like the city, right? I've never lived in the city, even though I grew up in Queens. Queens is not New York City.
Right.
You've never lived in a building.
Yeah, right. So I've got an urge to live in a city, to do that walk thing, right? Walk to work. Walk to get coffee, walk to the bar, you know, the things like that.
Trying to be a yuppie.
Yeah. So I'm edging her like, hey, this is what I want to do. And, you know, she likes the home. She did a great job building the home that we had. You know, she's decorated. I mean, it looks amazing. And I'm very comfortable there. And it's a great home.
Just get a second spot, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we got the apartment.
Let's get a co-op, son. Let's get a co-op.
And that is an option.
It is an
It's
option.
That's
That's
an
an
option.
option.
She just has to understand that and be okay with not and being in that house alone 1 or 2 days.
That's like
That's
Mad Men,
what
right? He's gonna have that. You gonna have that apartment in the city, son, on weekends.
So
As long as I get a key.
Yeah, we got to keep talking back and forth about it, you know. So it's like at one point she really wasn't feeling it, but I have this itch, so I keep bringing it up. So we keep talking about it. So then she's like, okay, I'm open if we can find a place that I'd be comfortable in. So a year ago, I was ready to move. Like, let's put the house on the market, let's sell, let's move downtown. She was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. A year later, she's like, okay, you know, if we can go downtown, find some place that I feel comfortable with, I would think about doing it. So it's that constant.
So she's compromising for you.
It's working together as people evolve.
No, she's compromising for you.
I mean,
Because
I don't know if
it's
it's
your plan. It wasn't her plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's her plan.
Your
is.
plan is to stay in that house.
It is,
Your
but-
plan is to get to the city and have a nice view. Not to mow no damn lawn.
You remember when Rob talked about that, right? Like in LA, he said he had his spot or whatever the case is. He
right.
said he could, you know, he could walk. He could,
everywhere.
he
Right,
could bike.
right,
He could bike to
right,
work. Bike here.
Right.
But
That's the dope life,
we
man.
all said it should be the goal. Are we upset? We all have children. Are we bothered by the fact that our children might not want that to be the goal for anyone that they get involved with? Does that bother you? It doesn't bother me.
Wait.
So your daughter
Yeah.
is in a relationship,
Yeah.
is dealing with a person, nah, I don't ever want to get married.
Yeah, that bothers me.
That would bother you.
Yeah, because you know, like I said, me and my ex, well, I was a stepdad, right? And I remember my stepdaughter saying, "I'll never get married because I see what you guys go through," and it broke my heart because I'm like, "Wow, you're making a decision based upon my actions," and I'm like, "I don't know what I'm doing." You know what I mean? So
You still trying to figure your shit out.
still trying to
you know
figure
what
my
I mean?
stuff out. So to impact her that way, you know what I'm saying? I felt, because I have a responsibility. I'm bringing you up.
Yeah.
So
But who says her life is a disaster if she don't get married? Who says the relationship that she
it's
gets
not,
in, how she got a fulfilling
Right,
relationship
but- right.
that's happier than any marriage?
But I understand what Daniil's saying. He's just saying that
He wanna go to the party.
No.
rum punch.
Daniil,
You want that rum punch.
rum cake.
Daniil's just saying he wants her to have her own decision and make her
right.
own choices,
Right,
and he
right.
doesn't want the things that have happened with him and his ex to be the reason that his stepdaughter made a decision that she doesn't want to.
So here it is. So we all talked about this on the podcast. Of all of us have come from 2-parent households, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whether it was happily married or not. Listen, our parents got married, had kids, and tried to make the
work.
best,
And
right?
pretty much everybody's parents are still together, right?
And pretty much everyone's parents
much,
are still
yeah.
together, right?
Yeah.
Do you think our parents' marriage, seeing a marriage that works, set us up for failure? Because I know some people. I have some friends who didn't know their dad. Parents got divorced, and they got really strong marriages today. Which you would think is opposite, right? You think if you saw a broken home, you saw a broken marriage. To your point, you wouldn't want to get married.
Right.
That's almost like people who maybe didn't have their father around, and now they're the strongest father that you know because they didn't have that strong father in the household. So now that they're determined to be a good father to their children, and I see that a lot, definitely. So that definitely goes back.
Or
to
even if you had your father in the house and he was at work all the time, my parents had to work, two parents household, and he worked. So my mom worked in the daytime, and my dad had the night shift. So someone was always home with the kids. But I never got to see my dad as much as I would like to. But so for me, I'm that's big on me. I need to spend time with my son and play with him and just learn his favorite colors and just do stuff like that that your parents didn't have time to do.
Those things mold you, either what you did see or what you didn't see. I mean, they mold you, and they sometimes they kind of you want to be better. You know what I mean? You want to be better for your child. Like then not to say that our parents were bad at anything, but just you just want to do better for your child.
So to your point, so that's why I feel like, you know what, if my actions are creating a negative impact on someone thinking about marriage, I feel bad about that.
So maybe like this is where I'm trying to force the conversation to is maybe we were sheltered from the things that would have prevented us from getting married because our parents, so let me speak for me. I think my parents had a successful marriage. And I thought I could get what they had, but I didn't see all of the hard work and stuff that they put in to keep that marriage. So I think I went into marriage with a false sense of security because they had a good marriage.
I looked at my parents' marriage as it's just there. Like I didn't think it was good. I didn't think it was bad. I just thought that I live in a home with two adults, and they happen to be married. We didn't do much as a family, but we did stuff as a family. So I wasn't trying to duplicate them. I'm not a very good husband. And I know that now. Like you have to know, in order to get married, you have to know yourself in and out. And what you will not put up with, what you will compromise on. I did not know those things when I got married, and shit, I didn't know those things when I got into relationships afterwards. I'm starting to learn that now, but I think once you seeing it play out in front of you, you really don't see everything.
No.
When that door gets closed, and they be like, "Go downstairs."
Nothing to see
You
here.
don't hear what is being said.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
know what the
Yeah.
tone.
Yeah.
You don't know how to conduct it.
Yeah.
You hear the arguments when it happens in front of you, and then somebody says not in front of the kids, and someone doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what you see, and then you, as a child, you drown that out. But how it's fixed, you don't know. So the best thing, if you want marriage to be your ultimate goal, know yourself and know if you're marriage material, and know what type of husband you want to be, or what type of wife you want to be.
And know what you want and what you won't settle for.
Right. Right.
Because you're
And
not
don't be
gonna
afraid
you're
to
not,
say it.
You're not gonna exactly. Don't be afraid to say it and understand you're not gonna change someone.
Right.
And don't try it. Don't
Yeah,
don't even
don't
even
try.
try to
Yeah,
change
try.
someone. Don't go in with like, yeah, well, I can fix her. You know, like, yeah, she just need a little tweaking and
Little tune-up.
Little tune up.
Tune-up.
But speaking of that, let me guys ask you a question. So there's a woman you like, right? You love 80% of what she's about, but there's 20% that you don't love.
don't marry her.
Do you stay with her or no?
Depends on what the 20% is.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What is the 20?
For you, the 20% would be like she fucks other dudes. For me, it'd be like, cool, that's my kind of woman.
That's
Oh
a
no,
good
my girl
point.
fuck other dudes. It's a wrap. It's done.
No,
We
my
done,
girl
yeah,
fuck
we
other
done,
dudes
right.
would be
You
like,
done
yo.
know.
Yeah, that 20% could be a deal breaker, son.
You done know.
We don't
She
do
could be bad with
cuckolds.
money.
Bad with money,
Yeah, you done know.
bad personality. Yeah, I never thought of it that way.
Bad parent.
At 20%.
Yeah, that 20% would be a bad parent.
Yeah, she could be a bad parent.
Now, this is the time where I kind of wish we had a woman on the show. Like, what if I asked that question to a woman? If the guy you're dating is 80% of what you want, but the other 20% you don't like,
80% of what
do you
you
stay
want.
with him?
We'll talk about it on Clubhouse.
Yeah, we could do that.
Monday nights, join us.
I would take 80%.
You would take 80?
80% of what I want in a
What
woman.
you want in a woman.
Bro, that 20% could be a mother, though.
Remember, he's saying 80% of what I want. So
What
20%
you-
Yeah.
is like something.
But that other...
At 20% couldn't be something dramatic. 'Cause-
You know you done fucked up, right?
you know you done fucked up.
So you bought the bottle of beer at 3 o'clock.
Land you in prison.
It might get you cut.
Motherfucker, she steals.
Yeah, that's only 5%. That's only 5%.
She embezzles.
There's another 15% you got to figure out.
Figure out.
You know what I'm saying?
I stand corrected.
She has relatives that will just drain you.
Yeah, I stand corrected.
Do you still they do that?
Oh, man. See, that's why I have my guys around me, man.
But here's why I asked the question. Do you think that someone could be 100% of what you want?
No,
No.
I don't want that.
No.
That's a good point. So I see where you're going.
No.
That's why you go into polyamory.
That's how you get your 100%. 40% over here.
Conversations I don't have with you. I don't talk about this shit
20% over
with you.
here and then
You know what I'm
10%
saying?
right here.
And the shit you want to do that I can't do, get yourself a boyfriend.
Wow.
That makes sense, though.
He's selling me on this polyamory shit.
But I also think that men and women are wired differently. Like
That's very true.
Like
Yeah.
we don't go out looking for a relationship.
No.
Big facts.
No.
Yo, when
Yes, we do.
No.
when we go to the club, we're not like, yo,
Looking or nobody's looking for. Okay, I get you. Looking for a relationship. We want it to happen. Like for example, we want friends.
right.
That's a relationship.
No, what
Yeah.
I guess what he
So-
means is
so-
men don't go out looking for monogamy.
Like I'm not going to the club. Like I'm looking for a girlfriend tonight.
Right.
No, men look for monogamy. They look for the woman to practice monogamy.
Big facts, big facts, big facts.
You know,
Like I want you to just fuck me.
like for example, I think women are like, I want to find a man. I'm looking for a relationship. Whereas we might go out, and be like, I'm looking for someone to meet.
I'm looking for someone for
there,
tonight.
There are some men. No, I'll tell you a story. I went to this.
Facts.
Hopefully, he'll listen to this story. I went to college with this woman, and she worked at a TV studio. And Curtis Martin, the NFL Hall of Famer Curtis Martin, he met her one time, and she had a boyfriend. He came to the end of his career, and he was looking for. He remembered her, so he came to the end of his career. I don't know what he was thinking at the time. It might have been her, or he might have been ready for a relationship. He went back to that studio and asked about her. She was no longer there, but they got her his information. They wound up getting married, and they're still married today. So at that time, Curtis Martin,
was looking for
NFL, dated Tony Braxton, had probably women from college, from high school.
Pretty boy cat, pretty boy cat, pretty boy cat.
Yeah.
He got to the point I had enough ass in the world.
Yeah.
I got, as the famous quote from The Best Man, I've had enough quality ass of 10 men.
Right.
And that's what I strive for today.
right.
But he was ready for marriage. He's probably ready for a relationship, companionship. So it depends on your journey in life.
I have to go with that one.
But he's been through something.
But,
Yeah, he's been
most
through-
regular dudes is not getting the quality.
yeah.
We're not talking about
regular dudes like us.
NFL dudes. We just saying in general, right? So
Yeah.
there is a
I'm a
point.
regular dude.
I think that there is a point where you get to, like, I'm done running the streets. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then at that point, maybe you do settle down. But
I don't know.
I don't. I mean,
Yo, the
just-
first thing I did when I got into town, I turned on my dating app. I wanted to see what the landscape looked like.
You gonna look at the landscape?
I want to
You've been swiping all night, huh? We didn't get no sleep. That's why
He wanted to see what kind of
Shit, Keith.
he wanted to see what kind of
This
action
what you got to deal with, Keith, up here? This is
I wanted to
crazy.
see what was going on
Nah,
up
he
there.
was swiping right a lot on him. He said, "Yo, keep bullshit."
Keith need to get on these apps, man. There's some shit up here, man. I'm coming back next
We was
week.
driving through. He was like, "Yo, keep bullshitting over there."
Trying to get me on the apps, man. Let me see your phone real quick, man. Open this shit up. Let me look.
It's like when you don't want anyone to see, nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Ain't up here.
But it could go the opposite direction. Like, I've been polyamorous for like the last 13 years. I'm actually tired. I'm not claiming anybody right now. I'm tired. I have no desire to date anyone because that's work. I got to get to know you. I got to know what you don't like. I got to figure out what I want to do with you. I got to be the lead on certain shit that I don't want to lead on.
Okay.
So it's like you can go either way. You could be like, yo, I've had a good run and I don't want nobody else around right now. We can see each other when we see each other. But for right now, I'm tired. I don't want to do it.
So to that, who here has a fear of being alone? And how long could you go truly just without finding someone to connect to?
I have a fear of being alone, and I have a fear of being in a relationship at the same time.
That's
Yeah.
That's double penetration right there.
You're not supposed to put it there.
double penetration.
Like think of that. Just think of that. Like I really don't want to. I don't even want to be in a relationship, but I don't even want to be alone either.
Yo, real talk.
That's
I don't
real
know
talk.
what it's like to be alone. Like I said, I've been involved in a relationship of some sort, whether it be sexual, whether it be relationship, whether it be marriage, since I started having sex at 14. I'm 44 now. I need to know what it's like not to be with nobody and not care about what you're
So you just want to be by yourself.
I want to be a parent, be by myself, and have sex. But have meaningful sex. But it's
wanna
the
be-
double-edged sword because
How
when
you
you
have
have
meaningful
Yeah,
sex,
yeah, right.
You lost me on that one.
He's like,
meaningful sex.
If you know that's meaningful,
yeah, let's
meaningful.
Mission
define
accomplished.
meaningful.
Meaningful, I care about the person. I care about the person.
So you want to
Like-
care about somebody,
like, this is what I
but
wanna do. I wanna be
not
like-
be with them, but
Right. I want to buy you a house, but I'm not your man. I want to go with you to your, you pregnant by some other dude. I'll be in the living room with you, but I'm not your man.
Hey, Zaddy.
You know what I'm saying? This is shit I want to do, but I want to be clear to women. Don't have certain emotional thoughts about me because I'm not going to meet you there.
That's tough, bro.
wow, that's yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whoever I
You see how damaged the lame show is? Right now? You are some fucked up guys, man.
people
Like,
listen to this like this motherfucker
this
stupid.
is some crazy shit.
Like what planet is he from?
This is the shit we dealing with right now. This is
Yeah, but that's real, man. Because listen,
But there are probably people that will fuck with me on that.
Yeah.
But they might reach a point where they want to evolve. And if I
and
don't
you may not be ready to go.
Right,
those
right.
next
And
steps
then,
that you wanna go,
that's
right?
the what we doing conversation that comes with it. You
and I
know?
think there are people that will hold out hope that'll
Right.
change. Like,
Yeah,
oh
try
yeah,
to change
I'll
you.
befriend him. I'll be there for that, hoping that he's going to change, and then that's where it sets him up for failure.
That's crazy. That's
ki-
crazy.
that's kind of like the dude whose friends don't think he gonna get some tail. He don't ever get.
Right? Exactly. False hopes. man.
Yeah.
False hopes.
So, have you guys had a situation where a woman tried to change you, even though you were firm on your stance?
I'm sure.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
You gonna
for
speak
sure.
on the key?
No, I'm not
Okay.
gonna speak on it.
I was just curious, asking for a friend.
No, but yeah, it's definitely happened. You know, I mean, even where I'm at right now, I'm sure that people want me to do things that I'm not ready to do.
So the goal is not a relationship, it's not marriage. What is the goal for you when you're just to have someone around?
Just
He said, "Hey, you don't want to be alone."
yeah, I don't want to be alone. I want
That's a
to
good point.
do things. I want to travel. I want to enjoy.
Yo, Daniel, take his phone and download the app for him, please.
Good,
Download that. Let him see the heat you was looking at last night.
He's not ready for the smoke.
Like he wants the prize, but he understands that there's work involved. And
Yeah.
he don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
It's like to be involved with someone, there's work because that
That's a
person
good
has
point.
expectations.
Right.
And
Look, man, I'm comfortable being alone, and I like company too. And you know,
there was a woman in here. He's like, you need a prostitute.
He's like,
Pay for it.
it's you know. So I'm like, you know, just,
I like company, I like being alone.
yeah.
So what do you want? What's your goal? You get involved with someone because you're on the apps. You meet somebody. Is your goal to marry that person? You start going on
Nope,
dates with?
absolutely not.
Is it your goal once you start having sex with that person? Is marriage your goal?
Nope.
So why are you having sex with them?
Why not?
So why are you dating them?
What are you talking about?
Why are you dating
I
them?
just said I was having sex.
So
man.
pretty much, it's evolution. That's how I think about it. Growth. So we meet each other, right?
Right.
And life is about moments, right?
Okay.
So it's a buildup of moments. So
For these next 5 moments,
I know. Hopefully, we'll evolve into something closer, and then.
and if not, swipe.
right? You know what I'm saying? But the goal is never to look for a relationship, just jumping out. Because I don't know you. I know nothing about you. I gotta get to learn you. You know.
And that's the shit I can't
Well,
do.
if
on
she
the
holds
app.
out on you for 6 months because you're really gonna know me in 6 months, are you still as interested?
If it went 6 months, I may consider it.
That's a no. Because you know if someone fucks you in between that 6 months, that person gets your attention.
Nah. There was a girl out there that could have got my attention.
Was she fucking you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm talking about someone that's not fucking you.
No, that's the deal breaker.
Okay,
it's a deal
then.
breaker.
So you asking someone to give you their body before a 6 month period.
I'm not
and
asking
then-
to give it. I'm saying we should share
We should share
the situation together.
Share space with
You know what I'm saying? And that's the scary part for a lot. I'm not just gonna say women because Key is scared too. It's like for men and women. That's the scary part. You're asking me to give you something that I don't know if I want to give, but you're gonna go if I don't give it to you.
It's a catch-22 because if I wait and I receive what you gave to me and we're not compatible, then that was a waste of time anyway. That
So you
makes
should
sense?
hurry up and just get it earlier.
So men like to get it in early and then they'll figure out the relationship afterwards. Yeah.
Is that what you like to do?
I like to keep it funky, you know.
Funky.
But again, I'm looking for harmony. So once I meet you, then I'm talking to you, then there's a personality, then, you know, hopefully it keeps us talking. But after a couple months or a couple weeks, you start to figure out this person handles it this way. Nah, it's gonna be a problem long term.
So I'm gonna put you in a hot seat. What's your letdown game?
What you mean?
Meaning you know this person
Ain't
not
for you.
going any further.
Right.
So
Do you keep fucking them?
nah, I got a couple breakup letters in my phone. I just
breakup letters.
yeah.
Read it right now. Read one right now. You got one? Oh, late show exclusive. You got it exclusive.
He got the copy and paste breakup letters. That's what's up.
He do the bars.
It's in my other phone. Sorry.
You gotta make sure you change the name.
Not copyrighted.
That's
Can
right.
you imagine?
She
You put
like,
the wrong name?
who's Kathy?
That's
And why is he
man.
breaking up with her?
Here on the Lame Show, we put each other on the stand.
Your Honor, it wasn't me. It wasn't.
Objection overruled. Answer the question.
Answer the question.
All right, so we good.
Wow.
All right, guys.
That was
Any
fun.
more to say?
Nah,
Nah, that
let's
was
wrap
good.
it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Men don't look for relationships. We end up in one.
So the conclusion is
Men don't look for relationships. We happen to end up in one.
No, but the conclusion is, you said already answered the question. Should marriage be the ultimate goal?
I say yes.
I say no. What do you say, Drew?
I say no. Companionship should be the the goal.
And I said longevity.
And happiness.
You said longevity.
I said
right?
longevity
Right.
should be the goal.
He said
What
companionship.
about you, CK?
Yeah, I'm against the marriage being the ultimate goal, and I think companionship is the goal as well.
I said harmony.
Harmony.
Yeah, everything's based off harmony.
Happiness.
Oh, you want
Is harmony the same as chemistry?
Yeah.
no peace.
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 Okay.
It's on the same boat.
Okay.
It's on the same bus. Yeah.
Wait, Goran, did you
Yeah, he
answer?
said-
You
Yeah,
answered?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Marriage, I think it should be the goal.
All right, wrap it up.
You sticking with that one, G?
Sticking with it.
He's sticking with it.
Yeah, he said it should.
All
That
right,
mean he
all
gonna
right.
do it.
All right.
Oh, he don't have to agree with it.
Just have the commitment ceremony.
Yeah,
Just have the
I'm
commitment
curious.
ceremony.
She listens to the show sometimes. Have you guys had a conversation about commitment ceremony?
No, we haven't.
And then still get her 2 carats.
just
to-
2.5.
The toe ring, son. The toe ring.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with that. Whatever you got your wife, you got to level that up for the new one. You know what I mean? So she could. Now you do.
Wow, now you taking it there.
Now you
Wow,
do.
now.
Now you do.
Wildin'.
Now you do.
Nah, he's creating competition. creating
You got to
competition.
level it up a little bit.
A
You know?
little bit.
No,
Nah.
see, he leveled it up that by not giving the bullshit that he gave his wife. That's why she's having a much better life than his ex-wife did.
Ooh,
Okay.
That's a topic
And he
right
said
there.
it. He
That's a
said he
topic.
would be a better. He said he would be a
He would
better
be a better husband today than he would.
He's
so
evolved.
She's getting a much better version of him.
That's a good
than
point.
His ex-wife did. So he level. That's her level.
Aren't all our new relationships
That's
getting
what I was
a much
gonna say.
better version?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's
That's
getting.
Maybe not.
Well,
Unfortunately,
Kier
not mine.
wants to be alone. He wants to be with someone.
I
So
want to be alone. I want to be with somebody.
He's in the dark place.
Kid's dick is bipolar.
Hey. I'm sorry, Kier. I know you're
Get off my dick. Take my dick. Get off my dick.
Put it in your mouth. Take it out.
Put it in. Pull it out.
No, keep it in. Keep it in.
Hey, so thank you guys for listening to The Lame Show. Please go and check out our past episodes on your favorite podcast platform. Click that download button. Hit
it.
the subscribe
Smash it.
button. And leave us a comment. Also, please interact with us on all of our social medias. And if you guys are on Clubhouse, we do a weekly show at 8:30 where you can jump on and have conversations with The Lame Show. So,
Every Monday night.
Monday night at 8:30, we talk about topics. We have conversations with our fans. So why don't you join us for a good conversation? Also, if you want to buy us a drink and to support the show, head over to buymeacoffee.com/The Lame Show. We're now accepting sponsorship for as little as $5 a drink or $10 a month. Just another huge shout out to our super fans that have supported us.
Oh yeah, I got
You got a list?
I got one for today's episode. Sophia Espinal bought us some coffee. The fellas love it.
you.
Thank you.
Sophia, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We appreciate your support.
Is that so fine, Sophie?
So fine, Sophie.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Not sure. But thank you again.
Thank you, Sophie.
Really appreciate
All
it.
right,
guys.
and on that note, we'll catch you next time.
All right. See you
Later.
next week.